Right back here with you folks, covering the tornado warning right here. Moving eastward through Bowling Green as we speak. We got the wraparound right here that is working east here across the region. All right, so those of you located right here, we're overlooking Bowling Green. You can see blatantly right there, we got the leading edge of where the supercell thunderstorm is, along with the rotation working in here from the west side of the city. That's plowing in right here. It's going to be coming over the Bowling Green Ballpark, home of the Bowling Green Hot Rods here momentarily. And then that's going to continue to press eastward. So those of you in and around the Bowling Green community, get into your safe place. This also includes over here near Blue Level, stretching eastward over towards downtown Bowling Green. This is going to be heading east over towards the Polkville vicinity as well. All right. So you can see our video cameras that we have up here across the region, trying to get you a bird's eye view, no pun intended, for what it is that we're keeping close eyes on. Trying to maintain and monitor here and stroll back and forth, taking a look here at the sails and the storms. You can see the dark coloration there behind the water tower of Gold City there, looking off to the north. All right, so you can blatantly see where we got this little hook sticking out here off the back side of this. We got Bowling Green that's getting walloped right now as we speak. We are looking due west right here on the D93 Skycam that is showcasing where that hook there is located. I want to see if I get a little bit better view here. I want to pan this just that direction just a bit. All right. That's ferocious looking, to say the least. Yep, that's what we're watching. Loud and clear right here. Moving in over in that direction, we got large hail possibility as well. This is stretching all the way up into Brownsville. Looks like we got some signatures over here working in near Reedyville and pulling off to the north and the east towards the same direction. Hailing hard at the Mutineer campus. Thank you, Karen, for sharing that with us. You got that right. You can blatantly see that right here. So be in your safe spot. Those of you who are within the tornado warning polygon, this is radar indicated, saying golf ball size hail is a possibility with the potential of this storm that is working through here. So please be aware of that. Hail coming down in Indian Hills as well. Numerous reports coming in. And folks, if you got anything to report, please do so and get them to us safely if you can do so. Yes, we do. We have got some of the views here. We got hail that's falling right over here in downtown Bowling Green. Appreciate Crystal for sending that in here for us. And that's what we're seeing, and that's what's falling out of this very ominous looking cloud that is just barrel rolling through here. We're looking into the rotation here, right here in downtown Bowling Green, where we have the bulk with this supercell that is moving through. All right, we got right here. Bring this back up for you. You got all kinds of reports. Grape size hail is falling in downtown Bowling Green the past 5 minutes. It seems to be slowing down a bit. Appreciate that. Hail in Briarwood. Everyone who's saying that, we've got about 40-11 reports of the hail that's falling out there. We got Jack Dobbs that just sent in a view too, a little bit better view here of some of the hail that's falling here near Mellow World, right there downtown Bowling Green. A tornado warning remains intact. The cow sirens are absolutely blaring right here at the Weather or Not compound. Be happy to know. But you can see where our rotation is, and we're looking at it directly right there on the D93 Skycam. I want to jump back over there. I want to take that full screen again. Man, look at how fast this thing's moving. Absolutely flying. All kinds of hell and good stuff coming along and behind with that, huh? You betcha. Trying to get a view from that overlooking late camera here as well. So the rotation is right there, coming right over top of Bowling Green that we were just taking a look at on our screen via the cameras. We can take a look here off to the north from the Barren River Lake camera. That's also showcasing the views there of the storm as well. So a little bit different view. But rotation is picking up right there on this cell. We get another one that's coming in here, and you can just see right here, doesn't look all the way defined, but we got the outflow right here coming along with that, swinging around here on the outside. We got the inflow that's being ingested inside, and then we get these hooks that develop right here, and that's where the strongest rotation is. And if a tornado was to be being produced, that is where we're going to be watching for it at. Downtown Bowling Green, looks like our hill's gotten a little bit larger over in that direction. Looking here at the latest, got another photograph in here. Appreciate the report going on with that. Looking to be in a much better size there, to say the least. Melissa's got another view for us of the hail that's falling in downtown Bowling Green. So this is in real time, folks, and we've got the opportunity with some of this with a tornado warning as well, with the rotation that's moving through. So their rotation is coming right over the heart of Bowling Green right now as we speak. We can get a better view of it. Here we go. We're going to watch it come right in there and just blast us. That's coming right over top of Bowling Green, right here, the hook, where the rotation is on the back side of the cell. That's what we're watching. Getting sucked right into the midst of it. Quarter size hail over by Russell Sims. Thank you for the report, Jennifer. It's greatly appreciated. Plano is well south of this. Even though Plano is in the tornado warning, you can blatantly get a view here. You can get a very clear shot of the supercell. It's pulling north, due north there of I-165 is what it's trying to pull up here now. It's going to be crossing over Spring Hill right through downtown Bowling Green here momentarily. It's going to be just north of the Lost River vicinity. We're not forgetting about you all to the north either. You got lime-sized hail, a possibility, 70-mile-an-hour winds. Please just be aware. We got to focus here with this, with the latest rotation coverage. Longtime listener says golf ball size hail downtown that's occurring. Thank you for that report. If you all can get us videos or photos of those safely, please do so. We appreciate all of you all for giving us your reports. Quarter size hail over near Cumberland Trace is other reports that we're getting as well. We got reports of power outages and flashes coming along with this. We got the rotation coming right through the heart of Bowling Green now. This is going to be pulling north through Plum Springs. Looks like some of the largest hail will be occurring right there just north of Polkville, crossing right over the 31W bypass. And again, we have yet another storm taking aim at those precious beaver nuggets located over in Smiths Grove. They got hit a little bit earlier. No, this is not the last round, unfortunately, y'all. Y'all hang tight because look back here. We get this supercell out of here. We got this long congealing line of multiple storms, severe and tornado warned, that's going to be heading our way. So unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be in for a late night. But this is obviously our concern right now. This is pulling off to the north side of Warren County, pulling up right along I-65. It's going to be pulling north and east into the south side of Edmonson County, over onto the east side of Warren County as well. Shelby has got a hail now being reported near the Corvette Museum. I would believe that for sure, taking a look here at the latest radar scan that we just had roll through here. Yep. The tornado watch is out. I believe it was extended until 1 or 2 a.m. I'm not positive on that. I was looking there a short time ago, but got somewhat of a light show occurring right there just above my head, overlooking the state dock there at Barren River Lake. Hopefully no one's out on the water today, given the forecast. Got another 28 minutes on this tornado warning. Got another 13 minutes right here with us in regards to the severe thunderstorm warning that's occurring just north of that. And the cow sirens have sounded again. My goodness, those things will get your attention quick, won't they? Yes, they will. Yes, they will indeed. Yeah, numerous instances and reports y'all are providing us with this hail. We do appreciate it. Look at this thing really tightening up here on the north side of Bowling Green. All right, those of you located here, please be aware. This polygon is large, but it is not impacting the south side here. Alvaton, you're fine. Plano, you're fine. Heading out 231 direction. Once you get south of Greenwood, you are fine. It is north of that here. Stretching over from Briarwood over eastward, it's crossing right over I-65 and is going to be pulling basically due north right along the I-65 vicinity here, okay? So all of you located over here is where we've got the strongest rotation that's being indicated as we speak, so please be aware of that. We got over in the Porter Pike area, you got Zach Werner just sent us in a terrific view here with, you can see some of the large hailstones that's falling over there. Look at this, some of the size of hail that's right there on the chair there next to the pool. Those are very, very decent size, rather large in some instances over in that vicinity. That's right over in the Porter Pike area. Thanks, Zach, for that report. Greatly appreciate it. We got more large hail that's falling over here as well. We've got Galaxy Cheer right over there off of in or around Industrial Drive, if I'm not mistaken. I could be entirely wrong on that. But look at the hail that's falling there. Thank you, Kelsey, for your report regarding that. Greatly appreciate it. Keep them coming, y'all. Got hail reports over by Fairview Avenue as well. Thank you, guys. We appreciate the gratitude you all express to us. We extend that gratitude right back to you all. We appreciate you all for making this possible. An informed community is a safer community. Whenever you all are able to share your reports, you add value back to our Wobbles community here. And that's what keeps everyone safe and informed. A knowledgeable and educated community is a safer community, and that's what we're all about here at Weather or Not. So basically here in the polygon, those of you located over here, Rockfield, just north of that, stretching over near Travelers Cellar Winery and stretching eastward from that area, you're fine. All right, you're in good shape. It's right here on the far northeast side of this. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Mary, for your donations. It's greatly appreciated. That thing is a monster. Coming right up over into Smiths Grove, Gherkin, Tuckertown. This is going to be running right along Louisville Road, and this is going to be bowing up into Collegiate. For those of you over in Edmonson County, just south of Brownsville, we're going to be getting over near the pig community, and this might brush up right on the south side of Mammoth Cave as well. And as soon as we say it, Patricia just gave us the report. Hail is falling in Collegiate now. Thank you for your report. Hope you all are staying safe. Are you all watching this light show right here on the Barren River Lake Cam? We got Evan trying to help control the cameras over here. Thank you, Ben, for your donation. It's greatly appreciated. Y'all look at this. This guy's lighting up like a freaking Christmas tree. My goodness. Wow, look at the size of this hailstone that we just got a report in that just fell. My goodness. Getting a little bit larger out there, isn't it? Appreciate the report with that. Hope you're staying safe, folks. You want to be in there? We're keeping eyes on this. A lot of ice over off of Cabell. Thank you for the report. Plum Springs just got hammered with large hail. Take a look at this. What a view over there. All right. Evan, gang, if you're watching, if you can get some of these hail reports out, make for sure that the National Weather Service is seeing these. I'm getting text messages right now asking right here on our feed. So that is large hail, folks. We have proof in the pudding right here why you need to be getting to your safe spot. Look at this thing really starting to hook out. Again, we got the outflow here, we got the inflow that's taking place, and we got our hook echo that's coming right off of the south side here, and this is where our rotation is, all right? So if you're in that area, if you're in Smiths Grove, that would include Buc-ee's, you need to get in your safe spot. Or if they're putting people in coolers over there in the bathroom, I'm not sure what they're doing. All right, so this is going to be pulling off here to the north and the east. If we keep this intact, Barren County, southern Edmonson County, you all could be getting in on this here downstream as this continues to roll off to the east. Last line looks like it's not going to be coming through here for another couple of hours. It's way off here to the west, unfortunately. Tammy is reporting that golf ball size hail now occurring over here at the Trans Park. That's exactly where we're looking at right here on radar. You can see this, folks. Look at this signature. My goodness. Large hail being indicated for sure. We've got numerous reports and the photos that we've been showing you all. Okay. Hail over in the front yard occurring in Briarwood Manor. Thank you, Rachel, for showing us that. And we've got a new tornado warning, what we just mentioned, y'all. New tornado warning has been issued for stretching over into Barren County and points in that way as well, okay? It's going to pop up any second, and there we have it. We just said that we thought that that might be extended. Golf ball size hail, this is radar indicated tornado warning. This does include Glasgow. It includes Haywood down and out Finney. This is going to be right here along the north side of Barren River Lake, and that is where we are getting a pretty amazing view here, overlooking our Barren River Lake cam with our partners over at Proclaim Broadcasting. And the cow sirens sound on again. Pulling right over here to the east. It looks like rotation is going to be coming over top of Polkville and pushing over into Pondsville as well. Some of these hail sizes y'all are sending in, wow. In front of Richardsville and North Campbell Road area, we've got more instances of very large hail that's occurring over here. Thank you, Rochelle, for sending that in. My goodness, that's got to be causing some damage to some vehicles and to likely to some property as well, unfortunately. Yeah, the cows are going off again. This tornado warning just got issued for the east side of Warren County here. Look at this size of this hailstone over by the River Bend Landing subdivision. My God. That thing could be approaching, I don't know, maybe wiffle ball or baseball size. Get the National Weather Service tagged on that sucker. My goodness. Look at the light show that is occurring right here, looking off into that. Looking off into that storm. That thing is bowing up. This is a monster supercell. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier, folks. If we got lull in the activity, this is what was going to happen and this is what was going to occur. And it is coming to fruition. So we had our morning round. We've got this discrete supercell that's coming in. And then we're going to be watching for the primary line that's going to be following here after this. Got another view here. Gherkin in the 526 area. Thank you, Shelby, for sharing that. Look at this hailstone over in Indian Hills, y'all. And hey, with all this hail that's occurring, y'all got hail damage. Y'all need to call that number right here. Our partners at On Target, 270-693-3600. They're ready to pull tarps. They are literally storm damage specialists. They're phenomenal. Their coverage area is the WABBLES community. If you're in Warren County or any surrounding area, you can call On Target, give them a call. They'll take care of your roofs. They can come out there immediately. That phone number is an emergency line that is available 24/7. My goodness, look at the hail over here in Plum Springs. Thank you, Will Compton, for sending us that, giving us a better view of that as well. Happening up in Plum Springs with Lacey Harden as well. You all keep those reports coming in. And you all get inside. Folks, if you all are in the way of this, please, please be aware of what's going on, all right? Springfield here on the south, just south of BG. This is what we're talking about, folks. This is where we're putting eyes on this. Jenny Stice is showcasing where you can see that deep scud and that deep inflow being ingested right up and condensating as it does so right up into the storm. We've got numerous people that's reporting that we've got a yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if you see Reed and his team. They were out here. They were just west of here now. I'm sure they're plowing through, probably chasing this supercell if I had to take a guess. All right, so now we can kind of pull this out, folks, and we're going to give you a little bit of a lesson here. You see this V-notch right here? This V-notch on this supercell is indicative of large hail that is being produced, okay? So we got the V-notch here that's taking place right here on the east side of this supercell. So obviously we've had the ground proof, but we're just putting a little bit of science, a little bit of education here for you to get a little bit better view of that, okay? So what we can do is we can pull this and we can hopefully pull it right here for you. You can kind of see the V-notch, all right? So what we have is we have got this big old fat updraft and the air is being forced around it here. All right, it's being forced around the backside and coming out over here as well. And then we get this blank space up here from where the winds are being forced around the very, very strong updraft that's taking place within the storm. That's what gives us the V-notch appearance, okay? So for those of you curious about that, a little bit of meteorological 101 for supercells. That's why it's called a V-notch, because it shapes like a V. We got this massive updraft right here, and the winds are being forced around it. That's what's creating this V-notch space right there. Rotation continues right here in and around Smith's Grove, pulling off here to the east. Yes, and the NWS is picking up on our reports. That's good to see. Big shout out to our partners up there issuing all these warnings. They have been churning and burning here over the past several days trying to nail down this forecast, keeping us safe and informed. Big shout out to our partners up there at NWS Louisville, Mark Jarvis and the whole gang, doing the Lord's work, as they would say. So this is going to continue due eastward. We're trying to get a view of this, folks. We've just switched over to night vision on the Barren River Lake camera. Look at the amount of freaking lightning that's being produced by this. No, Mary Lee, Bowling Green is not done. All right. Real quick, guys, we got an ongoing tornado warning, but look back here to the west, okay? This is what we were talking about. We were hoping to avoid today, but we're not. We had the initial round that came through. We had this lull in activity out here that allowed this discrete supercell to develop, okay? So now we've got to worry about this primary line that's going to be blasting eastward after the supercell moves out of here. So no, unfortunately, we are not done. Not just Bowling Green, the entirety of the Wobbles community. We are not out of the danger. We've got several hours to go. We got Tornado Watch that is out until 1 or 2 a.m. So Bowling Green, you're good right now until the next round arrives. The tornado warning is still out and issued over here. I expect that to be dropped here shortly. We got the tornado warning continuing. That's going to be splitting eastward right through the heart of Barren County. And we've got the lime-sized hail. And this is indicative, folks. We've seen it. This is observed, okay? We've been looking at the pictures all this evening of the large hail that's been moving in here. So you can see noted considerable damage. Yes, any vehicles that were out there in that, I'm sure that there's some vehicles here in and around our vicinity that no longer have a windshield. Lots of hail in Colebia, but it was on the smaller side. That's good to hear. And this is pulling off here to the east. So the largest hail will be pulling off here in this direction. Cave City is going to be getting in on that. Park City, if you've not received it yet, you're going to be getting in on large hail over from that direction as well. This is going to continue to pull off here to the east, and we got the rotation now that's right over Pondsville and is making a beeline due east towards the city of Glasgow. If you are anywhere near the polygon, you need to be in your safe place. Lowest level of the floor in an interior room with no windows is preferred. Hmm. Yeah, some of the largest we've seen has been dang near soft or baseball size hail, right around baseball size, tennis ball size hail. Yep, we're right here with you. We're just watching the radar. Next round's going to be a few hours away, y'all. We're still over here. These things are moving east. Moving east at around 50 miles an hour. So we got another two-ish hours perhaps before that thing makes it over here. So we'll see if it's able to extend its longevity. If this one is able to, after this one moves out of here. Another scan coming in here. We got the, looks like the strongest precipitation core is now moving east right along the Edmonson and Barron County line. It's going to be pulling off to the north and east. Park City, right up I-65 towards Cave City. Looks like you are going to be getting in on the largest hail that will be coming along with this. 2 miles north of Plum Springs, we've got Dom that just sent in the view of slightly larger than golf ball size hail falling over in that direction. Appreciate your report, Dom. Hope you're staying safe. My God, take a look here. Former Weather or Not contributor and alumni Jacob Wilkins. Look at the size of the hail falling in Plum Springs, 2.5 to 3 inches in diameter. My God, that is absolutely massive hail occurring with this very impressive supercell, might I add. This thing has been ongoing now for 6 to 8 hours. Things started way over there in the Boot Hill, Missouri, if I'm not mistaken. But my God, folks, you all can see there, that's insane. Mitch O'Kelly's got more that's showing from the Indian Hills neighborhood here a little bit earlier, slightly lower than what it was there. I'm most sure there's going to be some insurance claims out of this one, that's for sure. Pulling off over Park City. Looks like you're taking on the chin. Cave City, you're going to be next, and this is going to be pulling due east. We'll put this into motion and back it up here. You can see right there. So Cave City up into Horse Cave. Looks like the largest hill will be right along and north of Glasgow, but that rotation, folks, is going to be coming right over the heart of Glasgow. We got our outflow, we got our inflow, we got our hook that's right here, and this is going to be pulling right over top of Glasgow. So those of you over there, please get in your safe place. Yeah, they've got a severe thunderstorm warning that they issued now for this cell that we were just talking about. They've got it coming up to our western border there near Logan and Butler County for the next round that's coming in. or 60-mile-an-hour winds. But this over here remains our primary concern. Want to shift down, want to get a different look at a different radar right quick. Yeah, that one out there to our west is still about an hour-ish out from arriving there on the west side of Butler County, but we're going to be keeping eyes on that too. Yep, same things abide. We're going to have the same severe weather modes, folks. We've got everything outlined here, all right? Got an opportunity at large hail, opportunity at damaging winds, opportunity at tornadoes coming along with the main line here once the supercell gets out of here. Look at the view now from the Barren River Lake cam. Look at all that scud being just gobbled up by that monster storm. What a view. So much lightning being created. Y'all, we've got dew points. It's been sitting around the 70s for much of the day. Whenever you get that much moisture content within the atmosphere and enough instability to work with, that's whenever we generate these massive, massive amounts of lightning like what we've been seeing pretty much throughout the entirety of today. Without question. Here's another large one over in the Plum Springs area. We got all kinds of reports coming in from Plum Springs now. Brad Bays has got this one coming in. Look at the size of that thing. You got more right there in the sink. Brad, hope y'all are staying safe over there, buddy. Thanks for the report. And Shelly Wilcutt's got all this over here. Look at all the hail that's on the ground. Plum Springs absolutely got it. Grab some of those, throw them in the freezer, save them for a hot day. Might help you cool off there. Yeah, that's a massive view there. But this supercell is absolutely rocking. Skibbity riz, as the kids would say. It's got all that skibbity riz, this supercell does. So it looks like the largest hail would be due north of Glasgow, just to the north and east of Oil City, east of Park City now. This is coming across 31W and 90, and this is going to be making its way right over 31 east across the north side of Barren County. And we have got our cameras right on it here where we've got the lowering that's taking place here. That's what we're looking at here. Looking right into the hook echo of the storm. Some of the largest hail I've seen around here in quite some time. God, look at that thing. Zooming right in there where we're lowering. Hopefully we can get that zoom out, zoom in, and get our focus back there on our Barren River Lake cam. It's finicky sometimes. You just gotta gyrate it around there a little bit, get it locked back in. There we are. You can see the lowering from it right there, y'all. Take a look. Difficult to see, but we got our partners there with Radar Omega and Cyclone Port. It's got a blatant view there of the lowering and the wall cloud that's coming just out of the storm. Doesn't quite look like anything's reaching it to the ground, but there's definite rotation right there, and we do have a base and a would appear to be a wall cloud that's definitely lowering out of that storm as we speak. This is what's moving directly over Glasgow, heading right over towards Glasgow is what we were just looking at. Right here, it's going to be coming over Beckton right now, Pritchardsville, and then heading east over towards Slick Rock. We're going to keep that right here, just above my head. That's the lowering that we're watching. Can back this thing up a little bit. Not overly impressive rotation, but nonetheless, the rotation is there. And here's the next round that's working in here out of the west. I'm going to jump over here and take a view of this. 60-mile-an-hour winds, 3/4 of an inch hail. This line here does have a few tornado warnings up here in and around the Owensboro vicinity, but the majority of it here is for damaging straight line winds. It's plowing east over the region. So we're going to be here with you for a few more minutes, folks. We got 28 minutes is still in place for the latest tornado warning. We get another 28 minutes for the lime-size hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds that's possible with the same storm that's moving through. Whenever we talk about a tornado risk, I am more concerned with your discrete supercells. Whenever you get them within lines, it's not that that they can't produce. It's just understanding and knowing that tornadoes tend to be a little bit weaker if they're within a line, embedded within a line. They can still be strong, folks. Any tornado is dangerous, all right? But whenever you get these discrete cells, it usually has all of the atmosphere, all the storm fuel to itself, and it can tend to make those a little bit more violent, if you will. So now this is pulling off here to the north and east. Large hail is going to be hitting near Heisville, and the tail on this here is going to be coming right through Glasgow. So Heisville stretching off from 31 east. Looks like this is going to be bringing some large hail right over here near you, because we're crossing right over Goodnight right now and heading over towards Heisville. Bad hail and rain. Tiffany is confirmed over in Cave City. That appears to be scud out of the bottom of that rotation there. You can see some of the city lights actually reflecting off of that there. You can see some of the scud, that condensation taking place as it's being gobbled up there by the storm. Got our Morgantown cam just switched over there above the Barren River Lake one to take a look at that next line of storms that's going to be coming in here out of the west. We're just getting some lightning strikes on that. Keep this sucker moving and grooving. All right, this rotation is going to be coming right over top of Glasgow now. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Aaron. All of you all for your donations. They're greatly appreciated. Everything that's donated here will be poured right back into this operation to help improve our coverage. So this is right here on the south and west side. This is the rotations coming right across downtown Glasgow here within the next 5 to 10 minutes, all right? It's going to be pulling right here off to the north and east. So those of you in and around that vicinity, please be aware of that. Yes, we do. We have someone asking if we know someone to call in case of emergency from the hail damage. It's that number right here. On Target's number. It's an emergency line. It's available 24/7. They take care of any and all storm damages. You got flooding concerns. We had the big flooding that went across recently. They were a great assistance here in and around the Wobbles community. But call Dent and the gang over at On Target. That is their emergency line that is available 24/7. We've still got 23 minutes on both of these here. That rotation is right over top of Glasgow now. Hopefully there's nothing on the ground. I don't see anything overly impressive here on the scans. There's definitely some rotation there. And I mean, we can see it from our sky cam as well, but nothing stretching too far down right now. Yep, after this one moves out, we'll be turning our attention right over here to the next round. We'll back this up. We got numerous people that's still asking about it. You can see the second line, folks, is right here off to our west. You can see where the sails are starting to congeal out. So this would look like that it would be more, it would appear to be more of a damaging wind risk than what it would be a tornado risk. That doesn't mean that tornadoes cannot occur within the line, but it just means that we'll have a little bit better characteristic of some Boeing line segments tend to bring more of the damaging wind risk. Can still have some large hail that occurs with that as well, but winds appear to be usually the dominating threat that comes along with that. I expect them to trim this up here momentarily. They'll trim up these warnings here, but that rotation's right over the top of Glasgow. Right now as we speak, we got the large hail. Looks like it's occurring right here north of Coral Hill, south and east of Goodnight, and south of Heisville. The Barron County, the camera is right there in northern Allen County. We're facing it off to the north and east. We're looking directly into the rotation of the storm. Our camera is roughly right here, and we're looking off to the north and east. They've just extended that tornado warning with the rotation that we're seeing. This is going to be stretching over into Metcalfe County. That is getting out of our coverage area, but we're going to give a heads up to all of you over there. This rotation is what they are continuing to monitor, and they've just extended this tornado warning as the rotation exits Glasgow, and we'll be crossing over the Metcalfe County line here within the next 10-ish minutes or so. Just south of Heisville, looks like you're getting out some large hail as we speak. You got trees down just past Wayne Watt Road. National Weather Service said they're going to extend that tornado watch probably south of the Kentucky state line as well. Not that that has any duress on us, just worth mentioning. Yep, still watching, still monitoring. Sticking right here with you until this thing exits out of here. Worst of it's about to be out of the Wobbles community. We got the largest hail riding right along 314 and 70, right there just north of Echo. It's going to be splitting the uprights, it would appear, between Echo and up into center. All right, you can see it right there. Hinesville, you're about to be in the clear. Glasgow, you are now in the clear from the rotation. All right, so the bulk of the rotation is now exiting out of the east side of Glasgow as we speak. Nickel-size hail over in Hinesville, according to Christina. Appreciate that report. Ben, looks like the next round's going to be coming in here at some point. I'd say within the next 1 to 2 hours. We're looking at it plowing eastward here, moving at around 50 miles an hour. Moving east at 55 miles an hour, so we got another hour or two before it'll make it over here. But you can see it, the whole line congealing out here from Louisville, roughly stretching back south and west through Madisonville, all the way down just to the north and west there, far west Kentucky over there near Fulton. Still keeping eyes on it, but our Butler County camera there on top, our Morgantown Sky Cam, is really starting to pick up on that lightning now on that next round that's moving in. We're going to stay right here with you, folks, until this warning moves out, and then we'll be hopefully able to settle in here. So we're in a break right now. So those of you in Butler County, Logan County, Warren County, Edmonson, Simpson, Allen County, everywhere except for far east Barron County, we're in the lull right now. You're in the midst of it. You got time to catch your breath here. This is the time to do it, because we're going to have this next line that's going to be plowing in here. This is about to be entering the far west side of Muhlenberg County. It's already entering north and west Christian County, and obviously this is going to be making its way eastward, as you can see here, and then that'll be making its way to where we're at. Noblix reporting hail. Thank you, Tanya. Here's a pretty neat view and give you a little bit of weather, education. So, hell, after 10 minutes or so of the storm stopping over in Plum Springs, you notice the rings within the hailstone that can kind of tell you about the hailstone's journey throughout the storm. So, whenever hailstones get caught in what's called entrainment, They can go up higher into the storm where they'll refreeze and then they get brought back down and there's a melting element and then they'll be caught in that entrainment and then they'll refreeze and then melt and then freeze another layer. And that's what develops those rings within the hailstones. So pretty interesting. Monica, we look at parameters within the atmosphere that signifies what size hail we can expect. Whenever we were forecasting earlier, we've got very cold upper levels of the atmosphere. Obviously, you need colder air for the hailstones to be there. You need the instability and the buoyancy to get all that warm, moist air really high up. And given that, we had all of that in place here as we work throughout the past couple of days. Models were really pointing and hinting at the opportunity of large hail. Absolutely, y'all are welcome. We try to bring a mix of weather coverage, entertainment, along with some education. This lightning is just non-stop in some instances, that's for sure. This little tail end here is going to be pulling out of the east side of Glasgow here very shortly. All right, we got one more scan that just came through. We got another blip of a cell that just blew up right here on the north side of Glasgow, feeding off of the backside of that storm. That's great, Wes. I love hearing that. Yes, indeed. Glasgow appears to be in the clear. We've got the rotation now that has moved off to the east just south of Echo. We can bring up some of the velocity. You can see it's well east of Glasgow, and this is actually pulling off to the north and east as we speak. So here's our sandwich. The storms are forming a wobble sandwich. Don't know how that would taste. Probably better than milk sandwiches like what we have during winter weather. Talking to you, all you milk and bread people. They're still building at the moment. It's just a meandering broken line off here to the west. All right, so the bulk of this is moving out now. We're right on the far eastern fringe of Barron County with this tornado warning, riding right along 68 just north of Keno. Yep, we know. Thanks. Yes, Ryan Hall. Yes, he knows. He can use our cameras. He was using the Barron River Lake camera there a few moments ago. There's absolutely nothing down in Allen County. Those of you asking about Allen County, absolutely nothing down there. So this is pulling out here, y'all. I fully expect this tornado warning and severe warning to go away here momentarily over here in Glasgow. All right. All right, y'all. This one's pulling off here out of the east. All right, so we currently have no severe weather warnings. It doesn't look like it's going to be too much longer till we get one issued again. So I'm going to take a short break here. All right, so we're currently in the clear here. There's active weather warnings over here in far eastern Barron County that's pulling off to the east. That's over in Metcalfe County now. We're going to take a short break here, and then we'll jump right back on here with you whenever these new warnings arrive. You can see here, folks, on what we're watching, we got a tornado warning now that's been indicated on the severe storm that's entering here from the west, all right? So we're going to hop off of here, and it might be a few minutes until we get another one that's going to get... that's going to be arriving here out of the west. All right, so you all stay vigilant, stay safe. Appreciate all your all's reports. Hang tight there whenever the next round moves in here momentarily. We'll be right back on here with you.